تنفذ هذه الكرة الطويلة من الطرف الايسر مرة اخرى. منقولة هذه الكرة تمريرة حاضرة لمصلحة الكروات، خطيرة. كودريا شوف يقطع هذه الكرة، بتعود من جديد لمصلحة المنتخب الكرواتي. تنقل هذه الكرة في اليمين انطلاقا من جانب اللاعب ريكالو، لكن التغطية كانت حاضرة. وصلت بعد ذلك عن طريق اللاعب ديمتري بارينوف. خطأ موجود، صافرة حاضرة على اللاعب بيريشيتش في اللقطة الماضية. وهنا وفي اللحظات الأخيرة التركيز عالي من جانب المنتخبين. هنا في اللحظات الأخيرة الطريق إلى قطر لكرواتيا الآن، إلا إذا كان لروسيا رأي آخر. تمرير روسيا تسيطر أمام خطيرة كانت في وضعية التسديد وفي محاولة التسديد، ولكن الكرة كانت بعيدة إلى خارج الملعب. تحولت إلى ركلة مرمى. التسديدة الأخيرة تحولت إلى ركلة مرمى. الروس في كرة وفي محاولة كانت قريبة في اللقطة الماضية، ولكنها تحولت إلى خارج الملعب إلى ركلة مرمى. يمضي الوقت بطيئا على كرواتيا، سريعا على روسيا. الجماهير الحاضرة كلها هنا واقفة في مدرجات هذا الملعب. الجماهير التي خططت للاحتفال هنا في هذه المدينة، في مدينة الزبد. الجماهير التي توافدت إلى هذا الملعب وإلى هذه المدينة لأيام، وهي تكتب وهي تحتفل لأيام. بالنسبة لجماهير كرواتيا هنا لوكا مودريتش بكرة وصلت إلى سابونوف، عادت سنة عند حارس مرمى منتخب روسيا. دقيقة وست ثواني، دقيقة وست ثواني يا سابونوف. دقيقة واحدة تتبقى الآن، بينما هنا كرة كرواتية من أجل قطع الشك باليقين. لكرواتيا فرصة، لكرواتيا محاولة، لكرواتيا من أجل ضربة قاضية، ولكنها في الأخير تحولت إلى خارج الملعب وعادت إلى ركلة ركنية لمصلحة المنتخب الكرواتي. ركلة ركنية لمنتخب كرواتيا. هذه الكرة الأخيرة قطع القائد جورجي تشيكيا، لكن بعد ذلك إصابة بيتكوفيتش. بريكالو تقدم من الطرف الأيمن واستفاد من ركلة ركنية. الأغاني للفاتريني، الأغاني لمنتخب فاتريني، لمنتخب كرواتيا هنا تصدح بحناجر الكروات في المدرجات. كرة تصل إلى خارج الملعب إلى ركلة ركنية جديدة لمصلحة منتخب كرواتيا. خلاص الوقت المحتسب بدلا من الضائع انتهى. أنت في المونديال يا لوكا، أنت في كأس العالم يا مودريتش. نعم يا مودريتش في كأس العالم. كرواتيا في قطر. كرواتيا إذا هي من تتأهل على حساب روسيا. روسي هو من أهل كرواتيا بنيران الصديقة. كرواتيا إذا هي سابع المتأهلين إلى مونديال قطر مع البلد المستضيف قطر بعد ألمانيا والدنمارك والبرازيل وبلجيكا وفرنسا. أضيفوا لهم وصيف العالم يا فاليريا كارمن. لديك فرصة، لديك أمل في التأهل والوصول، لكن عبر الملحق من خلال 3 مسارات في قرعة ستكون في 26 من شهر نوفمبر. تنتظرها يا فاليريا كارمن. هكذا تأهلت كرواتيا وهكذا حسمت المباراة الأولى في يوم الحسم بالدموع يا زلاتكو يا داليتش، لأنه عاش الكثير، لأنه كان تحت كثير من الضغط، كما هو حال الجماهير هنا في مدرجات هذا الملعب بالدموع. زلاتكو داليتش، كرواتيا تتأهل. أصيف العالم لا يغيب، أصيف العالم يصل. لوكا مودريتش
وفي التقال يموتني على موانج على رجلني
كأس العالم إلى قطر 2022. مباراة
أما ملي
استمتعت من خلالها. على أمل أن ألتقي في لقاءات قادمة. تحياتي والسلام عليكم ورحمة
إن
الله
دبل فتك أنا أبو عيراني
وبركاته. إلى اللقاء.
Le plaqueur qui ne s'est pas sorti suffisamment vite pour avoir une libération rapide. Et Dan Bigard qui choisit encore et encore la pénale touche.
Ouais, pour l'instant,
il faut se rappeler quand même que contre la Nouvelle-Zélande, ils ont insisté sur les pénales touches sans finalement pouvoir scorer. Et les points qu'ils n'ont pas engrangés au pied leur a manqué à la fin du match. Donc peut-être que les Gallois, s'ils n'arrivent pas à marquer là, devront peut-être prendre les points au pied.
Allez, pour l'instant, ils ont eu guère d'occasion aussi belle que celle-ci. Les Gallois, il reste 5 minutes.
Les Fidjiens qui ont décidé de ne pas sauter pour pouvoir les attendre en bas.
Allez, ça lève les bras, ça lève les bras. Allez, Reyes fait avancer le bateau gallois.
Il est parti tout seul.
Ouais, il est parti tout seul et il est pris par la bonne défense de Matavesi. Le ballon jouable à nouveau pour les Fidjiens. Sans Léonie Natarawa. Porte-drapeau de cette formation fidjienne. Et ceux qui sont sur la pelouse aujourd'hui se battent tout aussi férocement du côté fidjien. Regardez, prêt à monter, voilà, faire tomber très vite.
En fait, tout le monde tombe avec le porteur là.
C'est exact. Et ce ballon est toujours dans les mains galloises, mais pour combien de temps encore? Pour combien de temps encore? On voit s'il est là.
Il va falloir quand même regarder les soutiens gallois qui assistent le porteur de balle. Parce qu'on tombe avec.
On se redistribue côté fidjien. On va insister au près là de nouveau pour les Gallois. 7e temps de jeu avec Thomassion qui l'écarte pour Roland. Et Roland l'a perdu? Non.
Il y aura un avantage.
Ouais. Une pénalité, avantage pour l'équipe. Avantage pour l'équipe galloise. Vont-ils faire fructifier cet avantage ou pas? Et le ballon pour Hardy. Hardy qui écarte la balle avec la passe. Ouais, ça va aller au bout là sans doute. Et le public qui se lève au Principality Stadium. Oh, Alex Cutler qui a marqué encore 50 cm. Young là qui est venu au près. Oh là qui est tombé sur un mur. On va revenir à la faute. Nick Berry qui va faire replacer tout ce petit monde devant la ligne. Alors, ouais, carton jaune. On est à 13.
Je crois que c'est Matavesi. Non.
L'arbitre
C'est
australien.
Tuisoué qui n'a pas relâché le ballon alors que le ruck était formé. Il a maintenu son contest.
Alors qu'est-ce qu'on fait là?
Mêlée.
13-7, on prend de la mêlée. On aurait plutôt intérêt avec Tuisoué qui va sortir. Ils ont 2 joueurs en moins sur le pré.
Un joueur en moins sur la mêlée, un joueur en moins derrière.
Il va falloir compenser quelque part. Donc, du coup, c'est tout bénéfice pour l'équipe du Pays de Galles de choisir la mêlée. Vous avez vu que
Voilà, c'est monté.
M. Berry, il n'a pas hésité. Nick Berry, l'arbitre australien.
C'était sûr, il avait averti juste avant.
L'ancien joueur, Nick Berry, vous vous souvenez de lui? Parce qu'il a joué.
Passé par le Racing.
Oui, Narbonne aussi, le petit joueur Narbonne. Il a fait le Tour de France, Nick Berry, il a joué en France longtemps, 2000 mêlées. Il a arrêté assez tôt pour des commotions cérébrales à répétition, Nick Berry. Il est devenu arbitre assez tôt. On se souvient en effet de son passage à Colombe. L'arbitre australien, ancien de mêlée, devenu arbitre. Et qui avait d'ailleurs arbitré l'équipe de France il y a une paire d'années, si ma mémoire est bonne. Je crois qu'il a fait un France-Écosse du tournoi.
Oui.
Quelque chose comme ça. France-Écosse 2019 de mémoire. Enfin, j'ai parfois la mémoire qui flanche, je me souviens plus très bien. Mais je crois que c'était ça, je crois que c'est 2019. La mêlée.
Elle va être importante celle-là parce qu'elle est au milieu, donc c'est les mêlées les plus difficiles à défendre parce que vous avez 2 options de jeu, 3 si vous comptez la mêlée enfoncée.
Exact.
Nice ball down the channel. Swung it, decent delivery in the air, but there's no one to pick up the flick. Dumbia.
Écosse du tournoi, quelque chose comme ça. Ouais, c'est Écosse 2019 de mémoire. Attends, j'ai parfois la mémoire qui flanche, je me souviens plus très bien. Mais je crois que c'était ça, je crois que c'est 2019. La mêlée. Pour ces Gallois, oui.
Celle-là parce qu'elle est, elle est au milieu, donc c'est les mêlées les plus difficiles à défendre. Parce que vous avez deux options de jeu, trois si vous comptez la mêlée enfoncée.
Exact.
Los mejores equipos. The greatest names.
Guarda, ma la buona si è chiusa su camera per il telefono e per come non si deve vedere. Ya ve kafa.
The Champions League in vivo y exclusivo en Ben Espacio.
Non mi dire. Guarda perché non cavolo in te io mi sto tenendo.
Ja, ich war schon immer so, also ein Mittelfeldspieler. Ich habe auch mal Außenverteidiger gespielt, auch in der Nationalmannschaft oder bei den Jungs, aber generell schon viel im Zentrum. Und ich würde auch fast sagen, dass es noch ein Ticken offensiver geworden ist. Ein Torschießen ist schon was Besonderes, muss man sagen, klar. Also, ich glaube aber jetzt nicht, dass ich sage jetzt nicht, wenn ich ein Tor geschossen habe, dass das mir irgendwie mehr wert ist als eine Vorlage.
I am like an attacking player at heart. I think I love having the ball in my feet. I love making runs forward. I love scoring goals and I love to create goals. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time. We're not always going to score the most beautiful goal. We're not always going to 1-2 a defender and score. If it ends up in the net and you win the game, that's worth it to me.
Bei Bayern jetzt ist es mein 5. Jahr. Ich bin zwar eine relativ junge Spielerin, aber ich möchte schon noch mehr Verantwortung übernehmen.
Doumbia. Seeing plenty of the ball early on. Out into space. Not the best of passes, slightly behind the man, but still space to run into. Cuts inside, thinks about the shot. Goes for the cross, cut out. The spinning ball picked up by Charles Traore. Tidied up. Mali retaining possession. Another ball whipped in, flicked on, but a bit of a miscommunication with the space over on this near side for Sacco. Thinks about the cross, turns it back instead to Doumbia. Shown in onto his weaker left foot there. Good defending from Uganda, keeping their shape nicely at the moment. Doumbia pulling the strings at the moment. Still hanging around in that central area, looking to receive the ball again. So it's Kouame. Doumbia, lots of space to work with. Finds Sacco. Pass intercepted, that'll be a Mali throw. It's Mohamed Agasuba, a Mali coach. Very cool and calm and collected there on the sidelines. And the ball quickly won. A chance for a counter-attack here for Uganda, but the out ball, just a little bit too much juice on it, and for Hadbayo, no chance of getting on the end of that. Mali will build up from the back once more. A bit of space to use over on that left-hand side, but Sinioko's run was ignored. Come back to this near side, and Sacco again. Thinks about trying to turn his man, thinks better of it. Goes back to Koulibaly, Sissoko. Plenty of French connections in this Mali side. 7 French-based players in the starting 11. And there's Milutin Sredojevic, the Uganda coach, his second spell, in fact, in charge of the Cranes. Initially in charge, 2013 to 17. Ending with the taking the Cranes to their first AFCON since 1978, when they qualified for the 2017 edition. 39 years they waited, went out in the group stage with 1 point from 3 matches, then qualified again 2 years later, came second in their group behind Egypt, and lost 1-0 to Senegal in their last 16 knockout match. Certainly signs of progress, though it's not been a great year for Uganda, as Sacco clears a messy ball into the box. Now a chance maybe for a bit of space on the inside. That's a lovely ball through on goal. The keeper goes down, but the flag goes up. Koulibaly with his head in his hands. Did he just not quite time the run? Let's have a look. He's clearly offside. Good to see an early flag from the linesman as well. Hopefully they are in use, so the officials having to sort themselves out rather than leaning on the video screen. Now another chance, and there's definitely space. Doumbia coming into the box, good hanging ball in. But the header not controlled from Siniyoko. Actually thought that maybe Doumbia and Siniyoko might be on opposite flanks to start with. There's still room for them to swap to and fro as they want. Siniyoko starting on the left and Doumbia on the right. It does look like they've got 2 guys to try and find in the box when they do get wide. Both Koulibaly and Bilal Toure making runs forwards. Sacco tries to kid himself at a throw-in, but the ball goes Uganda's way. minutes in. Not a lot of goal mouth action yet, but both teams just finding their feet. Mali with most of the possession so far, but Uganda certainly threatening with some pace on the break. What can Mali do here? I suspect their best chance breaking down this Uganda defence is to try and pull them out of their shell a bit. You can see there they've got two banks of four and a fifth man. Defending higher up the pitch. Giving the ball away cheaply there. It's Maseku again. So far, so 15 minutes on debut as the goalkeeper. Loose touch given away in midfield. Now maybe a chance on the counter attack here. It's a nice ball through. There'll be some desperate defending here. Loose touch given away. Forces his way into the box on the counter attack here. It's a nice ball through. The free desperate defending here from Senu Koulibaly. Forces his way into the box. On defender eventually gives away the free kick. Good defending from Senu Koulibaly. Dijon defender certainly cutting the mustard on that occasion. Getting his arm in front, getting his body in front, and then just a little tug on the left arm from Bayo. Just getting his arm in front, getting his body in front, and then just a little tug on the left arm. That was a warning shot for Mali. Dominating possession, but they can't be slack in possession. Torre. Ball in this near side, a bit of space. Teammate took a little bit of a clip there. There's Alchovi. Captain tries to play the out straight to the defenders and now Kouame runs wins himself a free kick. Agricultural challenge coming in from Yarohanga. Load up the box here with the big lads from the back. Near the ball. It's lunging in there, nowhere near the ball. Too many of those before yellow cards start to come out. Doumbia. Has to take this one. Lined up on the edge of the area. Perfectly flighted ball. They got 5 men on the edge of the box waiting to attack. Well for a perfectly flighted ball. They got 5 men on the edge of the box. It's headed on. The keeper's got out of nowhere and it's in. 1-0. Catastrophic goalkeeper from Ishmael Watenga ended up all at sea. Catastrophic goalkeeper from Ishmael Watenga ended up all at sea. Picking up where he left off on the Thursday against Rwanda. Well, ball in was decent, but no more, and it's just been flicked on. Look at the keeper there. He's on the edge of his 6-yard box. He tried to come, he couldn't get there, and then he's tried to use his feet to claw the ball, but no more, and it's just been flicked on. Look at the keeper there. He's on the edge of his 6-yard box. He tried to come, he couldn't get there, and then he's tried to use his feet to claw the ball. See it again from here. That's really a gift, isn't it? Yeah. Just headed on. See it again from here. The keeper just headed on. The keeper, Tomali, having dominated possession, hadn't really threatened very much at all there. But the first free kick, a decent delivery in. Rush of blood to the head for Ismail Batenga, just his second international cap. Bound to be a few nerves there. He certainly showed up on that occasion. Perfect start for Mali though. Makeshift side, second string as you might say. Already a goal up and on the attack here again with Sinayoko. Back to Saka.
speedy football. Just look at the way he steals the ball. Controls with the left and then unleashes with the right. Diagonally. Just passes across the face of goal. And you're going to meet. It's a glorious chance for debutant Ismail Diawara.
It's a corner for Uganda. The referee allows this one to be brought in by Boposi Ruhanga. Chance here over the bar.
Baby Mugabe
What a West!
cannot do what he did against Ross County. He leaped 262 meters and his fans were easy to say he jumped higher than Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the world's best. And today he just wanted to emulate that, thought not jumping so high, but he just fails because he elevates it a few inches higher.
Well, actually, it would have been an on-goal, Fiona. If that had gone through, it was Koulibaly who was the last person of that.
You're right.
Chasiat goes outside. I would be speaking in tongues in there.
Peter Otai.
I just would be speaking in tongues.
You have the Viper skipper almost getting his head on the ball, but now rushes back because he knows there is a threat posed by the Valley footballers who are venturing up front at every instance.
Good play there again. Koulibaly forward. For Samaseku, if there is a football on the ground having some kind of issues because the ball has just been pushed out for a throw in. The referee wants a word here with Samaseku, the captain. 30 minutes of this play, it will be a throw in for Uganda. Will be the one to get this ball further forward here. 30 minutes, 15 to half time. It will be a bit of fair play right now. That ball has to be sent back. But that's exactly what the captain, Khalid Rucho, has just done. Diawara. Saka. Just open up to me.
Want Peter to set a bad precedent. That means that if Uganda lose this one, that means the 3 matches they played away from home on neutral ground against West African teams, that means they don't get the results they need. Remember, one against Senegal when Damendoye beat them off a Sadio Mane cross, and then there is one against Guinea still in Casablanca. They went on to lose.
Well, the referee awards a foul. This time it was the big man himself, Koulibaly, bringing it down on Fad Bayo. Wants to become another different kind of player in the history of Uganda, scoring a goal in almost all the matches that he has played. Davis Mugabe. That is Iguma now. Obosi, Iguma. Repossessed yet again with some bit of swagger there. Look at the confusion between Bobosi and Orit here. Orit, Iguma. Intercepted perfect by Sisaka. That goes out for throwing to Uganda. Well, depending on how the game goes today, it has been a fair campaign when it comes down to Ugandan football. They won't be making it to the World Cup. Very many questions being asked by the fans when Uganda will qualify for the World Cup. We've been to the African Cup of Nations and never to the World Cup. Khalid Rucho. Alan Okello now driving further forward. Okello, a little bit weak from him, but we all know exactly what Alan Okello can do in his very, very good days and when he's currently on fire.
Yeah, he normally sets the pace at which they play. Made that at a young age for KCCA. But remember him in the post-primaries with Kibuli School. He is a joy to watch, just like his name, Alan Joy Okello.
Koulibaly. Saka. Jamil. Samaseku here. Leave the ball to Toure. Back again to Samaseku. Toure. Unfortunately, just goes out for a throw in again. Nice movement. Good distribution.
Mali are not in a rush, Peter.
So they're not.
Yeah, because they
know they're already
have
there.
achieved everything they've wanted. Campaign has gone so well for them.
Yes, it has. Martin Chiza slightly goes behind to the goalkeeper. Ismail Watenga now. Hadi. Walida Hadi. Trying to look for Davis Mugabe. Davis dropping ball further, looking for Orit. And headed perfectly there by Toure. He's pushed the ball away for a throw-in now. Nice movement. Good play here from Mali. Uganda continue to do a lot of chasing Orit down. For rewarding that for the free kick. Well, you have to admit that that wing of Orit has actually been very busy compared to the other.
Yeah.
Which belongs to Martin Chiza.
Because Guma has been involved in a lot of defending, and for Orit, he's using his pace to an advantage for Uganda. Going forward, and now his teammate at Vipers, Obos Ruhanga, will be responsible to whip this in.
Here comes a free kick to be brought in by Bobosi Ruhanga. Looking to sweep this one inside. That's a very good sweep in there. And just bounces away. Chases on by Saka. Collected perfectly there by Toure. Now looking for number 8, Maseku. Toure. Koulibaly. Now to Sissako. Traore. Sissako does very well there, beats 2 and holds the ball perfectly well here. Looking for the options. Gets in Kwame. Saka. Koulibaly. Nice play there from Maseku. Looking to Sissako. Now to Traore. Sako again is intercepted by Martin Chiza. Will be a free kick here to Uganda, and Martin Chiza feeling the aftermath of that tackle on the head there.
Yeah, just at the corner. Normally loves to bully the opponents, but this time they got medicine for him and rounding him up. The two of them came coming, and in the process there was a knock behind his head.
His way through Kello, trying to change the left-hand side of play. Muleme taking through to Martin Chiza. Oh, that cross actually took a slight deflection. Just cleared the way for another throw in here. Nice piece of defense. Samaseku, Kalide Ucho to drive that ball through. Oh, you cannot actually take anything for granted if you're at the defense there, because anything can happen. Just look at the side.
Enough, I say no Koulibaly.
Bobosi. Ruhanga Bobosi loses possession. Dubia. It's a rocking bio. That's a foul there. Still afford to keep a smile on that face there. It's for Bio.
Uganda's top scorer in the process, scoring 3. And it is only 3 goals Uganda has in the qualifiers. 2 against Rwanda and 1 controversial against Kenya, but it still counts.
Just reminding you that Mali have gone 5 games unbeaten and have managed to win their last 3 games consistently.
Yeah, 5-0 against Kenya, 1-0 against Kenya, and 3-0 against Rwanda. So they beat Kenya and Rwanda home and away, but they drew in their game against Uganda, though it resulted in 2 bad suspension of a Ugandan defender, Juko Morushid, with the fine at hand.
True. Ball connected back behind here to the center. Kwame. This is Kwame now, venturing away. Samaseku trying to man his way through. Fortunately, ball's thrown away again by Uganda. receive Yoruhanka. Mugabe Davis. Oleme. Martin Chiza. Kalide Wucho. Repossessed again by Sako. Sako driving away to Koulibaly. Oh, look at the football from Kwame. Look at this is good football from Mali. And now they will be winning themselves a free kick, but again, the interchanging passes currently confusing the entire midfield of Uganda from Mali. But look at this for football. Perfect play.
Yeah. I think Mali did study the Ugandan team and player by player. Realize tactically they are better. They know those that normally love to drive the ball. And individual take on defenses, that is Martin Chiza, Orit and Okelo. Whenever they get the ball, it is the two players combining to stop them.
Muleme up against Dubia. Slightly behind now, Koulibaly. Here comes the captain, Simaseku. Up front to Kwame. Now to Sako. Dubia. Low pass. Repossessed by Ibrahim Orit. Okelo. The O's combining here, but repossessed perfectly. Oh, look at that for skill. Well, I don't know whether he meant to do that. It was very lucky, Sisako.
You cannot be a rat in training and become a dog in the final match. I believe to get full of such moves or tie, you have to train consistently.
Sako. Koulibaly. Seku. Koulibaly. It's about 6 minutes of the game remaining to play for here at halftime. Just waiting to see how far we shall be driving up. But again, we have to admit, Stade Adra, beautiful, beautiful stadium, is actually hosting Mali here. Stadium that was actually built way back in 2004 and opened up in 2013. Well, by the way, this stadium was supposed to be hosting the World Cup of 2010 if Morocco had actually won the bid, which was later on won by South Africa.
Yeah, but I think Morocco and South Africa are some of the countries that have good infrastructure, and you credit them for developing sport on the continent. That is Mohamed Magasuba, the girlfriend for the home team.
Confirmation of that score, Khalifa Koulibaly's goal separating the two sides. The black, yellow, red still trailing by 1-0.
Yeah, Khalifa did score one of the goals against Rwanda.
This is Koulibaly now, jersey number 13, driving up to Sako. They've been very patient and comfortable with the way they pass that ball, totally spacing themselves perfectly well. Switching the ball from the left to the right, center to the back. It's been very outstanding for them to possess that ball. Given away for a throw.
Mali has had different scorers in the qualifiers. Ibrahim Akone scoring 5. They have had Traore scoring 2. And then you have Moussa Denepo and now Khalifa Koulibaly also scoring 2 to make it 11 so far.
It's a good play there from Kalida Uchi. From Walukuba to playing in Morocco now. And later on to Tanzania, where he actually plays his club football. It's Kalida Uchi. They love to call him Doctor, yeah. For the fans of Yanga. Mugabe Davis. Trying to nick that ball further, looking for Fad Bayo. Just kept his eye a little off the ball there, Fad Bayo. It's Chiwara now to Sako. 3 minutes of normal time to play for in this first 45 minutes of the game. Koulibaly. Sako. Away there by Ethiopia, back onto the defensive line. This is Sisako. Sako. Ethiopia. Sisako. Holding the ball very well. The jersey number 12 way to Traore. Sisako.
off and trying to open up with two beer, but a bit of pace on that ball goes out for a throw in out to Uganda. It's 2 minutes remaining here. The first 45 minutes totally belonging there to Mali. Mitchell can afford a smile. I don't know if it's a forced one or it's a...
I think he needs to urge them. If he's to get angry, then what will his players do as a coach? You have to be alert and always know how to treat the players. I believe he's just putting up one for the team.
Martin Cheese up against Sako. And Sako doing well, and that's a tackle there from Muleme. Well, he's feeling the aftermath of that foul that is Dumbia. Again, perfect play by the Eagles. They played very well today, Mali. Already made it to the next round of 10. They're surely looking to see how they can qualify for their first ever World Cup. They have a very, very good breed of footballers, Mali. Maybe it could be their time to make it to the World Cup. We don't know, but it's been a country that Koulibaly, Sissoko, just again to Koulibaly on the far side, away to the goalkeeper Ismail Watenga. Looking to begin this one very quickly, Watenga. Iguma. Bobosi. Iguma yet again. Into Raimorit, and again, lack of concentration from the KCA footballer. Goes away for a throw-in, and Sinayoko to man up on Ibrahimovic. That's Mitchell there. Exactly what is going on in that head of his, Mitchell. Possibly very happy with the first 45 minutes, and there you go, the center referee blows the whistle to bring the first 45 minutes to an end. Wonderful game we've actually had here from both sides as they continue to drive up and get something from the game here.
Well, nervous Uganda has been beaten by a goal to nil in half time. They need to come and try to avenge that, or even score more goals to try and get the 3 points in the game. But as it looks, Mali are destined to win comfortably and also go to the next stage with respect and grace.
Yeah, that's been a perfect football, we have to admit. And of course, it has been Koulibaly's day in this one, and I might... Which was a lot to do. Ismail Watenga will be very disappointed with himself. But again, Koulibaly's goal separating the two sides. And yes, let's wait and see what transpires in the next 45. But for now, it's still Mali 1, Uganda. Let's go back to Broadcast House, where John Van Senten was standing by for the analysis of this. Don't go away.
Offer on weekly or monthly bundles for 3 months. Better yet, you automatically receive free 1 GB valid for 30 days. You are hooked already, aren't you? Enjoy 100% double data bonus from Airtel. Buy a smartphone from anywhere in Uganda and insert an Airtel SIM card. Dial *175 *94# to all monthly bundles. Valid for 3 months. Dial *175# and select your preferred bundle to activate a 100% data bonus offer on weekly or monthly bundles. Valid for 3 months. Airtel, the smartphone network.
With all the morning's essentials,
including the very latest news, traffic
traffic,
weather and sports.
live on TV and across all of our social media.
Ukrainians are trailing by a goal to nil. That name Koulibaly returns to haunt us. And in studio with me watching the first half, a young gentleman who thought it was going to be romantic, but tell you what, by the end of the 45 minutes we were saying, why?
Well, the score, the lineup suggested that we could probably maybe see something different. But no, I thought the first 27 minutes of the game we had to watch, for lack of a better word, probably, because nothing fancy about it. I thought we let Mali get into their groove. They dominated the game from the get-go. I thought Kwame, the name is Kwame, and I think Sinayako, the two midfield partners did great anchor work for Mali. They really conducted the game how they wanted. They dictated the flow of the game. So it was easy for Khalid Koulibaly, who is actually up front, and the wingers, the respective wingers, to stretch the game, because the guys in midfield were dominating from the get-go. And if you remember, in my earlier analysis, I realized that I've not seen enough from Khalid Awucho, who is supposed to do our captain, of course, and the guy is supposed to do our anchor work from at least the previous two games to actually help us get forward or steer us forward, and probably give us the kind of balance that you expect of an anchor man. It has been the same case today. I thought the midfield has been dominated from the get-go. I've seen Bobo Byaruhanga actually do a lot of donkey work without any bit of help from his midfield partner. And the man of the goal, which we considered quite shambolic, if you ask me. Regrettable. I always love to say that mature teams actually never concede such goals. But Ismail Watenga has no business leaving goal without clear conviction that he's actually going to go get the ball. Now, once he actually gets in motion and then makes up a decision that he's not going to get the ball, he's left in no man's land. And once the header comes in, yes, I agree the defenders should have helped better. But like I said earlier, we keep switching these guys. First it was Morshid Juko and someone else, Then Awanye came in.
It's like we've had
almost a different in the national team prior to his injury. Of course, now we can only sour grape about it because he's not in the team because of injury. But then again, these partnerships are not working out. Timothy Awanye didn't work out with Bevis last time out against Kenya. This has clearly not worked, and
almost similar version of goal we considered against Kenya. Almost same spot from where the free kick was taken. And again, we can't master the art of defending set pieces. And in African football, even globally, if you can't master the art of defending that set piece and scoring off it, you damn out.
I actually do believe as well that the scoreline will flatter us because I thought Mali just took the game. They just dominated proceedings. Yes, I agree. By minute 28 or up to 30, the boys tried to grow a bit in the game. But again, we can't put a couple of passes together. For me, it goes back to our midfield. It's not functional. The guy that is supposed to do the anchor work is actually not giving us anything. Realistically, it's normally hard for you to make a case of a captain getting off the pitch, but Khalid should
be left with the choice now. How about the fullbacks, Dennis Iguma and Isaac Moleme? Isaac Moleme had a solid game, especially against Kenya. First few minutes of the first half, still fizzled out of the game up to when he was drawn to see any of him again in the second half against
the biggest difference between Mali and Kenya.
We played in Wakiso, by the way, confuses it.
I know, it's St. Mary's Stadium today. But the biggest problem, the biggest difference or contrast between Mali and actually Kenya is that Mali are a better side. Mali are not even playing with what you would say their best players, because Musa Genebro is not playing. Ahidara is on bench, Adama Traore not the.
And even those playing are thinking about their allowances.
Yeah, so Adama Traore, not the Adama Traore of Wolves, sorry, but another Adama Traore who has actually been good for Mali is also not playing. But these guys, I'm seeing the guys playing off the flanks, I think it's called Sinayoko, off the right flank. Where he has to be defended by Isaac Mole. Actually given him, he has given him hell. He hasn't allowed him to actually get mobile, go forward. Actually, for me, the fullbacks are stretching the games. The wingers are stretching the game so much from a Mali point of view that the our fullbacks actually can't express themselves offensively. They play together. I think they complement each other well, because whoever this one knows where the other is, and they cover for each other well. I'm not saying it right now because Bobos is more offensively oriented, at least currently, and he's thinking more going for Daucho and all. And he's like I say, he's big exposed. He's given us nothing totally.
That is still the contest for you. We are Zimbabwe Advocacy Corporation. We promised and we shall deliver. For us, the promise is a debt. We promise you this football, and indeed we are delivering it. If you've just turned your channel and gone to UBC, it's a World Cup qualifier. It's the final phase of this first initial group. The top teams from the 10 groups at this level will go into another draw, where they'll play home and away, and the 5 teams that come out tops will go and play in Qatar at the World Cup next year in November. It starts November 21st. It's in November, December, not the June, July like any others have been, because of the temperatures that are in Qatar during that time.
Actually, I wanted to mention that Sinayoko is playing off Denis Seguma's wing, and then there was a Dombia playing off Isaac Maleme's wing that is not allowing
those are the ones that are killing us.
They're not allowing him at all to get mobile.
And the Iguma that I know can't defend on his own, so one of these, either the central defenders or Khalida Ucho has to drift to the right and leave a space here, and the Malians are really fluent. They are looking at every small mistake they're making. Every man leaving his position is where they play the ball. That is professionalism of the highest nation.
And you see, when the game started, when we looked at the lineups, I looked at this team at Martin Chiza off the flank, as well as Ibrahim Walid. And I thought, okay, these guys will help us offensively. But the thing about Martin Chiza and Ibrahim Walid is that these are guys that can actually track back and help out with the defense. But Mali have literally blown everything out of proportion.
It may be a dead rubber, but we need to get a result from this. What do we do, Timothy, in the second half to ensure that at least the Ugandans can smile from this and wait and hope that their national team will become better as competition comes about maybe back end of next year? Because surely from January up to mid of the year, there's nothing serious the Uganda Cranes will give you, like has been the case. Because of COVID-19, many things were changing. The AFCON comes up in January, mid-January, early February, and we are not part of that. You all know.
Yeah, I think first of all, our midfield has to be functional. The midfield needs to give us more, because that's where everything starts. That's where Mali have dominated the game, and that's where they have thrived so very well. And I'm thinking we could use the substitute.
minus going to the bench.
Yeah.
The lads in the 11 we have.
Yeah.
How can we adjust to that midfield force of use that you want us to embark on second half to get a result?
It starts with the captain. He has to step up. He has to step up because I've seen he has spent majority of his time actually walking around the pitch, as opposed to actually giving us more. And I'm thinking the captain has to give us more. If it's not happening, let us introduce, say, John Revita or anyone else because we need the anchor role to actually be functional. That is where the two conductors of Mali have actually dominated the game, and that's why we have the result we have right now.
Yeah, I'll keep emphasizing this to Ugandans to get them understand this, because a lot of mine, I respect him so much at Uganda Focus Corporation TV, still thought that the second place teams had a chance in this particular qualification to the World Cup. There's no chance for the second place team. It's just a single team that leads every group. There are 10 groups at that. We've told you at the start that Egypt, Senegal, Morocco, DRC, but I call DRC, I call it DRC Congo. Oh my goodness. Mali are the teams that are already through. Later tonight at 10 p.m., either Ghana or South Africa will join the 5 to make it 6, and by Tuesday we shall have no one who has qualified.
Tuesday is going to be spellbinding.
Yeah. Big games. Nigeria still has to play Kembade, and those two are chasing Group C.
And honestly, I can tell you, most of the fixtures on Tuesday, these are teams that have nothing much to separate them.
Yeah.
Games for their lives, if you may like, baptism of fire. But then again, these teams have to play each other. That's the most amazing thing.
But those games we're talking about, there's Algeria against Burkina Faso. That is a Group A game that is going to be played on Tuesday. Of course, Algeria still boasts it by 13 points to 11. But tell you what, football is Maracado. Anything can happen in that game. And there's Tunisia against Equatorial Guinea. Tunisia plays Zambia. That is the only one where the top two teams don't play each other. Because Tunisia plays Zambia, Equatorial Guinea will play Mauritania.
And the two actually both on 10 points.
10 points.
And I can tell you there.
And Zambia on 7 is still chasing.
Yeah. Win and then you
through to that final draw that will be here. I think we need to cross over down to the Stade Adra to join our colleagues Peter and Fiona Pink in Amilo in this second half of football. Uganda are still trailing against the fancied Malians, who already through to that round of 10 teams. And I'll tell you what, they're doing it immaculately well. They have not conceded a goal from this group that had Uganda, Kenya and Rwanda that play later. You talked about the Kenya-Rwanda game as being a dead rubber times 2. I tell you what, there is an East African rivalry to contend with.
Exactly, and for me that's what makes it exciting, because this is an East African derby. The derbies always come with a lot of excitement. It starts with us fans, the hype starts definitely with us fans, and I can tell you, it will be one to look out for.
Okay, let's go because Peter and Fifi Pikinamiro are itching to get the second half underway. Hopefully by the end of the 45 minutes that come up, the last football for Uganda in this World Cup qualification trail, we shall have gotten something to smile about for the future.
The second half of prayers going on for just sailing away to the next round over the competition.
Well, just like so many Mali players who go through Belgium at club level, he went through Ghent to get where he is right now. That is not, we talk about the goal scorer, that is Khalifa Koulibaly. And then for the captain, he had Semaseku all the way at Hoffenheim, also getting experience. And those who are interested in Bundesliga do see him sometimes go on to create assists. So far played 8 matches this season, but also had to go through Red Bull Salzburg for about 4 seasons, but started delivering still in Austria. So that is some football development for the Mali players. Like they say in Africa, one of those with a very good youth system. To be particular, Sinayoko did play in the 2-2 draw when Uganda played Mali at Chan in Uganda, that is in Gisenyi. If you remember the 2016 African Nations Championship.
Moritz, they're looking for more possession here. Good start to the second half by the Ugandans here. shall be brought in quickly by Iguma. Mitchell continues to urge his forces forward here. Okello. Leonard Okello yet again scooping that ball away to Ibrahim Morin now. Slight push. Surely that is a foul. The Traore Charles just cannot believe that the whistle had been blown against him. But again, the two, Charles Traore and Ibrahim Morin, have actually been having a little bit of a tussle it out from the first 45 to where we are right now. Those two have actually been having a go at each other. All right, so hopefully we shall be able to continue. It's going to be a free kick here. It's free kick now
for Uganda, and Dorit is the player that has gotten that for the Uganda Cranes, who need to have a very good delivery from Isaac Mleme. But again, you would fancy that the tall, lanky player, the Motherwell, a footballer, if baby's going to try and attack that one.
Muleme will be the one to try and drop this one inside the forbidden area now. Uganda's actually been blessed by set-piece goals, and this will be Muleme to deliver. It's Muleme with a good one. A little bit of a shot header coming in from Fahad Bayo there. Fahad Bayo, top scorer for Uganda in this competition. His presence, by the way, has been felt in all the matches he has played. Fahad Bayo.
Yeah, he scored in the last 3, 2 Rwanda and 1 against Kenya. Uganda is looking for a player that will succeed Geoffrey Massa. He scored so many goals at home and very few away from home. But they need that player who will give them that tally. They thought of Muhammad Shaban, the likes of Derek Nsibambi, Henry Patrick Kandu, but they have all gone away from the picture. And it is Fahad Bayo taking on the responsibility these days and scoring when called.
Well, that's the plain question. It's going to be a throw-in for. Venturing forward here for Mali. That's an easy run now. This is Sinayoko. Fortunately for him, the ball just easily glides away, but good pass from Kwame Rominic. So we are thrown to the Uganda Cranes from Uganda. Well, the coach at the moment, you can see the two coaches there. Mitchell together with his
Magasuba and Multi Mitchell Jovic.
Sisaka. Now Charles Traore. Traore again at the midfield levels. Keep on piling the pressure here on this Malian side. Ghana currently trying to throw them back and give it away here. Would have gone to any place really. It's Martin Chiza now. Martin up against Senu Koulibaly. Does well. Crosses through. Bayo. Goes out for corner. Slight deflection there. Good energy from Martin Chiza. Good positioning there from Fahad Bayo. Again, look at that for skills there. Straight from Express. Trying to showcase his skills here against footballers do play the game of football down in Europe.
Yeah, Mali also continue to miss players in Traore. Matt Traore, the one who scored their first goal in the campaign. One that plays for Sheriff Tiraspol.
Brought in Martin Chiza. Looking for more possession here. Looking to get the ball further forward. Stolen away by Semaseku. One could be very much open, but Khalid Wucho doing so well there. Khalid Wucho and Sinayoko needed to pass there.
Covering the back too. In Khalid Raliwa and Bevis Mugabe, who had moved up front to add on to numbers to the midfielders as Coach Micho and his assistants took it out.
Yeah, that's a rich bench, by the way, Fiona. That's a very, very rich bench.
He's right. They're discussing something. probably to bring in substitutions that may impact on the game.
Dubia doing well. Away by Sissako. Stolen away yet again. Mali keeping the ball for themselves. This is the captain, Semaseku. Senou Koulibaly here. Chelsea number 13, perfect footballer. Falai Sako. Kwame. Again. Chelsea utilizing this pass very well here. Chelsea goes back slightly behind. Now to the midfield. Nice play from Kwame. It's Koulibaly. Kwame. Trying to dig that ball further forward. Flag is up on Traore. Yeah, that's an offside. Flag up. The young footballer Ibilal Traore trying to score a goal today against the Ugandan side. Was he or was it he? Very tight to call. Good control.
I think there was delay in releasing of the ball that got him offside. He's the youngest in the Mali lineup, 20 years of age, but currently playing his third season at the Reims senior team. So started with the Reims 2 team, 8 matches so far, and he's yet to score for them.
Well, Sissako fouling down on Fad Bayo. It's actually been a pain there, Fad Bayo. If there is any Achilles heel there for Sissako,
yeah,
actually Fad Bayo
has quick feet. He has also a quick reaction to any incident. That is why he managed to pull off a goal against Kenya when the goalkeeper went sleeping.
We've actually seen a lot from Bosi Ruhanga, most especially that Kenyan game, where he did strike from such distance and almost got the goalkeeper of Kenya off his feet there twice. And let's see if Ruhanga Bosi will do the same thing here. He'll be going for fire and not precision. Ruhanga Bosi up against Ismail Diawara. Diawara trying very much to calm his nerves in here. The referee trying to reorganize the wall yet again. That seems to be moving all the time. Could have taken the time to watch that match between Uganda and Kenya. The Malian team, they are very much sure about Bobosi. Look at this. Was it far or was it close? Good fire. Struck it well. Yeah. Could have gone anywhere. But again, good energy from Bobosi. If it was on target, the goalkeeper Diawara would have been in trouble. Falai. Senou Koulibaly. Now to Sissako. To nick that ball with ease. Drags that ball out for a throw into Mali. Traore. Lifted by Koulibaly. Marks away by Uri. Chiza. It's good composure from Chelsea. Traore just allows the ball to go out for a throw into Mali. They have all the time.
I think the Uganda players have settled down a little bit.
Oh, stolen away by Koulibaly. Drags it through to the wing side and brushed away, but not very far. It's Traore. Goes back to Koulibaly. Cross as well. And now they're venturing to Kwame. The 1-2's in here. Traore. Now Chelsea on the wing with another delivery. Header through. Good save. Beautiful save there by Ismail Watenga.
Yeah, he swung well getting that ball. Good reflexes coming in from him. A better Watenga turns up for the second half than the one who was in the first half. Lots of mistakes. And of course, the mobility caused him to concede. But just look, great header. The angle, you can see he's trying to just have a header and then the goalkeeper. But earlier on, there is one who tried to go for a half volley. If it had gone in, would have been registered as one of the best goals of the qualifiers for the one team.
Very good play from Seydou Koulibaly. Good defensive work here from Mali. But I have to admit that this is actually some perfect play from Uganda. If you compare this half together with the first 45 minutes, totally a different kind of Ugandan side now.
Yeah, but I believe the coach will be making substitutions a few minutes from now. About 60 minutes, they need other players to come in because these ones have had their chance, but there is lack of creativity.
Muleme. Good delivery, Muleme. Origi, it's out again. What a chance that won't come again for it, Ibrahim. So close, but yet too far, but so close for Ibrahim Origi.
He's the Ugandan player in both halves that has been having those chances at goal. And just look at him missing from such a range. Should have done better, Ibrahim Origi, Peter.
Should have. But good delivery from Muleme. And Ibrahim Origi outside of the net and on the back of the net.
Goal also from the defender, Traore. Just not allowing him to freely hit that ball.
Well, the pressure from the Cranes is totally increased in this second half. Origi. Good play from Charles Traore. Throw it to Mali. Micho's up. He is smelling something good, Micho. Origi. Away by the captain, Semaseku. Stolen away yet again by Ikuma. Semaseku. Dennis Ikuma. Ibrahim Origi. Poor delivery. Poposi via Ruhanga. Ikuma. Poposi becomes a defender. And now repossessed by Mali. And the attack is on here. Toure. Sako. Lays it down to Sissako. Here for Mali. Away to Chalsori. Dumbia. Semaseku playing very well. He has actually been moving footballer there. Semaseku. Koulibaly Seydou. Away to Palai Sako. Intercepted by Uganda now. Khalid Walida. Low pass now. Fat Bayo on the chest. Koulibaly Seydou up against Fat Bayo. Bayo scored Uganda's only goal against Kenya. Does he get the foul? No, he doesn't. Let's see who did foul. Dumbia again. Lots of space right in front of him. Goes away. Traore. Kalidewu well. Ikuma. Alan Okello here for Uganda. It's Alan Okello driving away. Origi loses possession. Poposi via Ruhanga with a super control. And gives it away on the far side to Muleme. Aucho. Left cross, Martin Chiza. Where is the support? It's Martin Chiza. Bayo! Origi Alan Okello misses to strike.
Whatever is happening with the Ugandans, I think there's a lot of tension. These are chances Okello did not miss while at KCC. At Paradis, he's not gotten so many chances in such areas. But just look at Martin Chiza slowly followed the ball and good cutback. The cross is good. Bayo misses and Alan Okello on his foot because he's left-footed. He fails to meet the ball and make the right thing. Uganda missing out on so many chances.
What if Alan Okello had not gone for the shot? What if he had faked a bit? Look, had all the chance
to come in.
All the chance to strike, but anyway, it is live fire. And you have to do everything to get something. Seydou Koulibaly. Palai Sako. Toure. Away to Sinayoko Lassin, and that's a goal kick. Good defense from Khalid Lualira.
Getting better composure through, and while at the back they try to get in there in many numbers to try to stop them.
Somaseko. It's Dubia now. Sissako away to Charles Trory. Back to the goalkeeper Ismail Diawara. Sako Palai. For this match, it's the final match of the group games in the World Cup qualifiers CAF edition. Malawi, sorry, that is Mali rather, already qualified to the next stage in Group E. There's a chance for Traore to keep this ball on play, which he does well. Dumbia. This is Dumbia, up against three. Dumbia with a cross against the corner.
He is the most capped player in the lineup, playing with 29 caps to his name, as Mitchell prepares Stephen Mokwala, the URA footballer, to come on. He's not alone. He's going for a double substitution. That is very good because he needs Uganda's game to be impacted, as Moussa Dumbia prepares to whip or swing that in.
Well, the two players coming in, there is a Waiswa up and also Dese. So there is a midfielder and a striker coming up later. It's Dumbia. Oh, closer. Goes away for another corner.
Would I be wrong to say that Muhammad Maksuba put up a second team? Because in his first team, you'd see the likes of Musa Janepo, Adama Norris Traore, you'd see Al Deng. Muhammad Kamara. Not forgetting a Hamil Traore, and of course his favorite goalkeeper, Ibrahim. Also Monkore, who are all missing.
As Uganda makes this up, Mali will also make this up. Good response. Dumbia with the corner. Split in. Ismail Watenga. Safety. Mali is trying to calm down the play. There's Ismail Watenga. This is Khalid Wicho. The young African footballer here, Khalid Wicho. Trying to make that ball further forward. Origin possession. This is Martin Chiza. Okello. Alan Okello. Oh, down in a very sweet place. Oh, that's a free kick. That Bobosi Biaruhanga will, like I say, Bobosi Biaruhanga will be the one to fancy to go for this one.
Isaac Mleme standing on the ball too.
It looks like nobody wants to get out in here. Really, nobody.
Whose number?
Organizing.
Take it between the two.
Well, here we go. Like I told you, there's a lot of overcooking going on in this ball.
Yeah, they need that to confuse the opponents.
Again, the referee wants it a little bit foul.
There is doing that and then nothing yields out of it.
Well, let's wait and see what comes from here. It's free kick for Uganda. It's Muleme and Bobosi Biaruhanga. Good retrieve. Alan Okello! But the flag is up for the offside. Surprisingly, flag is up for the offside.
Well,
Okello denied. flag. Here we go. Oh, yes, he was.
Yeah, yes, he was. But quick reaction from him. They need to do that more often. Just look at the keeper. Diawara could not keep that. It was very hot. Well, the young Bobo Spearhanga normally goes for hard shots. And just like a bullet, I don't know what the coach is complaining about, Muhammad Magasuba. But just look at him comfortably walk in his technical area as Mitchell is feeling bad. Whatever they're discussing, God knows.
Well, disappointing for Alan Okello. Would have been nice for him to score on his return to first team football.
Yeah, it has been about 2 years, Peter.
Sisako. Kwame here. Is it away to Senu Koulibaly, away to Sisako?
Yeah, Kwame has Ivory Coast parents, though they decided to opt for him to play for Mali.
Was a very poor ball there. Kwame, Dominic does well. Martin Chiza requesting for that.
He is currently playing at Troyes for so many seasons. Was at Lille for about 5.
Oh, here we go. 3 substitutions. Okay, Dumbia Mausa is actually getting out. And also we shall be having number 20, Sinayoko, is also getting out.
Well, you have Adama Traore, he scored for them before coming in. That means they have a scorer coming in. And Sinayoko Dokore is going off as they welcome another Adama Traore. Mali is gifted with Traores. About 5 of them can turn up, and you can only differentiate them by their faces or numbers.
Number 18, that is Kwame Rominic, also getting out of the game.
Yeah,
very outstanding.
Played for them for 3 seasons, was at MC Alger before that. Has so far played 20 times, and this is the 21st for the Mali football team.
Trying to push that ball to Alan Okello. Very close. Collected there by Traore. Orit. This is Dennis Iguma. Where by Ismail Watenga. Just only 23 minutes remaining to play for. Okello shoveled away. Maria wanting that a free kick.
Uganda was the first to have players on the touchline for substitution. Mali did that before them.
Substitution currently coming up. The defender, Wuleme, will be the one, Martin Chiza rather, will be the one getting out. Martin Chiza is out, replaced by Dese. And Bupolsi will also be coming out and will be replaced by Waiswa.
Moses Waiswa talking that South Africa will be halfway the journey to Europe, coming back from Sweden and playing for the Venoms. As we have the URA, Steven Desefukwala had a short spell with Maroons and was firstly known from the Venoms, but he's also called a Masaza boy. You said his transfer to Ghana did not follow through.
No, he didn't.
Because of certain issues, but I believe after some time, the URA hierarchy will be able to let him go because he's done a lot so far for them in the Confederation Cup.
Organization skills going on here. This is Sisako. Simaseko looking for Senu Koulibaly. It looks like Siseko has actually gone to the defense right now.
Yeah.
One pass with Koulibaly. Traore trying to make that ball farther. Ikuma. It's good defense by Orit there. It's very, very good defense, denying Traore Adama the chance to control that ball. Brahim Orit. It's a very good working spirit when it comes out to the game. That's the reason that's why the Vipers did sign him. Watenga. Down. Halidualira. Sisako. Waiswa. Orit. Waiting to Alan Okello. This is Okello. Wilson actually runs out of the options. Good play from Sisako. Chawori. Charles Chawori. Davis Mugabe. Again, Davis. And Davis actually being warned by the referee about the elbow. He said no, don't do that. And you can see Westwood telling him to just go away.
Yeah, he needs not to do that, already knowing Uganda has a player suspended because of that. And he's supposed to pay a fine of about 20 million. That is Juko Moroshi, the Express defender. So the motherwell footballer Davis Mugabe, who is known for his highly, I normally repeat, 262 centimeters against Ross County, needs to be very, very careful because it seems his victim is in great pain, Peter.
Yeah, that is occupational hazards. It happens in the game of football. Sometimes you need to keep the elbows away, really. And we decided that Mali may be making another sub. Here we go. The substitution is actually coming up here. And they are trying to bring in another defender. It's Chelsea number 2, just waiting to confirm on who will be coming off and who will be coming in.
Very deep. Since you have the player that opened the scoring for you in the tournament, sorry, in the qualifiers, that is Adama of Sheriff Terrasco. So he's going for game management.
Well, out goes Koulibaly, sorry, that's Traore, Charles, and in comes another defender. And here comes Amari Traore.
Amari Traore, having played for Renard, still there, and has played 5 seasons for the Mali footballers. 29 caps, this is the 30th.
Away there by Falai. Looks like Falai has actually come now to the left-hand side, and Amari Traore will be going to the right-hand side. He'll have to play on the right side. Iguma requesting for the ball here. 18 minutes remaining to play for Ibrahim Orit. Throw to Mali. Falai will be the one to win this ball here. Falai. Good ball for Mali. They win themselves another throw in here.
Well, just like Uganda, Mali has had changes in coaches to try go and have a shot at the World Cup. They have failed. The likes of Patrice Cateron and Ngirese before Suba did come in.
That's good play from Okello. The young footballer. Nurtured by Kibuli. Now cleared away there by Ismail Watenga. It's away to Ibrahim Orit. Bayo, slight push, foul. Bayo actually asking Sisako what the problem is. There we go. Sisako complaining Bayo. Being cut down by Senou Koulibaly.
Yeah, Sisako is tight marking him.
There's the incident. Bayo. Trying to ask the questions, demanding some bit of answers. Waiswa will be the one to deliver. Time running away for the Ugandans. Just only 16 minutes to play for it here. It's another set piece for the Cranes, and Waiswa will be from Nice one. Flicked on in here. Straight up to the goalkeeper, Ismail Tiawara.
Oh, there is a player who has to step up for the Crates to make sure they're unbeaten. They were unbeaten before this game, but as it looks, it's only 16 minutes remaining. And the likes of Ali Durwari had come in. Remember, he scored against South Sudan at Kitende in the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers.
Hamari. Dien. Toure. Away again by Adama Traore. It's Adama with a cross, and what a timely stop there. Beautiful play there from Uleme. Okello. Ooh, Okello. So I'm doing two. Sissako. Looking for Sako Falai. Lie away. Come composure from Davis. Wise one. Looking for Bayo. Well, miss the ball, don't miss the legs. Ibrahim Orit
brings down Hoffenheim's Mohamed Diada Semaseko.
You get the legs. Free kick to Mali.
The Mali coach is happy with the proceedings. Mitchell, though smiling, could be hurting inside. He brought a forward veteran team but failed to live to his expectations.
Well, just reminding you that Kenya were beaten here 5. Rwanda actually were beaten here 1.
And Ibrahim Akone scored a hat-trick during that match. But again, Peter, I don't know if you're saying that to console Ugandans. Rwanda and Kenya are not Uganda. Uganda should be vying for a draw or even win the game.
Aucho. Uleme. Aucho. Waiswa. Looking for the options. Continues that run. Referee not awarding him with that foul. It would have been Hamari. Look ball away. It's Khalid Luadida up against Koulibaly. Now Otenga. For it. Poor control from the Vipers footballer.
Happy coach Magasuba started with DR Congo. Like we've been told all the time, came on interim basis between 2017 and January 2021, but now he's a full boss and he's commanding.
Senu. Sissako. Falai. Flag is up for the offside this time on the big man Koulibaly. And his goal is the one separating the two sides with about 12 minutes of no more time to play for in here. It's a very big ball there. Was he or wasn't he? Being kept on side there by Davis. Puppet play, good movement there. Toure. Falai. Kadiderucha. Orit trying to open up on Alan Okello. It's a big clearance from Sissako.
Well, Alan is going to operate on the left side of the pitch, but coming to the right.
Oh, look at that. Good football now. It's Orit on wing. Trying to be clever up against Sissako. Orit yet again. Good cross. Falai plays well. Orit. Big delivery. Who is there? Is the question. Many. This time it's wasted by far Bayo.
Just like it was against Kenya, where Fahad and Mukwala failed to sync up front, it's happening now. Ever since Dese Mukwala came in, you don't see any gelling between him and Uganda's top scorer in the qualifiers, the Ashdod footballer Fahad Bayo.
Oops. Ikuba. Waiswa. So keeps his eye off that ball, stolen away by the captain, Semaseku. Nicking that ball farther. It's Koulibaly. Chance here. Could it be two? Good save from the keeper. Ayodeng would have made it two, but again, perfect piece of defensive work by Ismail Watenga this time.
Yeah, better delivery from Ismail Watenga in goal in the second half.
Kelo sent fly. Kelo gets the foul. 10 minutes remaining to play for here in Morocco. This was supposed to be a chance for goal, really. Could have been 2-0.
Yeah, he struggled with shooting. Using his left, not most favored foot for him.
Waiswa away. Could be a problem for Falai. Bad bio here. And again, Falai settles well. Finally gotten away from danger. It's Mali in possession and they look comfortable. Here they come again. Driving onto the weak side. Adama Traore. This is Adama. Looking for room to square. Looking for that space. Adama Traore. And goes outside. Very close.
And just look at him round off the players, cover the space, and he's not marked by anybody. No one is trying to attack the ball from Uganda. Moses Waiswa looks tired, though he's among the last players to come onto the pitch. You can say Mali is comfortable doing everything in their own powers to consolidate their win. But just look at Adama Go, the energy used, and the shot, very powerful. Uganda lucky not to concede.
Milton Kalisa coming in here for Alan Okello. The young Alan Okello who plays his game of football down in Algeria. He's out, and here comes the Vipers footballer Milton Kalisa to play the remaining 9 minutes of this match to give more with it to the wing. Dien. Amari. Senu Koulibaly. Amari. Dieng in here. Sissako holding that ball well for Mali. And looks like no Ugandan actually wants to go and fight for that ball. It's Amari's Koulibaly. Oh, they look very hungry for nada. Here they come. Play Adama Traore. Adama. No pass. Gabi. And put it away by Khalid Roualida. Will be a throw into Mali. But the clock still ticking down. Uganda still trailing, but this was the chance for Adama Traore. So close.
Yeah, Adama Deng, they all tried. New entrance for Mali, but the Ugandan entrants are still struggling. One has not yet given anything up front, and so has Moses Waiswa.
Mugabi. Ikuma. Waiswa. Davis Mugabi away. Milton Kalisa chasing. Falai there. Falai. Oh, turning well. Falai. Who does that again here?
He's overdoing it.
Davis Mugabi. And down there this time by the captain Semaseku. Falai. Waiswa. Mali get themselves another free kick. What has been very outstanding, the 20-year-old Traore, Bilal. Tackled here by the captain Kalidoucho. It's Tieng again. Sissako. Now to Falai Sako. totally very comfortable now. Just look at the way they pass the ball with ease. It's away by the captain, Semaseku. Hamari. Trying to get the reverse pass moving through there, but not yielding. Hamari again. Koulibaly. Sissoko. It's about 5 minutes remaining to play. It's that 19th minute goal that is still standing here. Mugabe. Mugabe again. Davis. For it. Looking for the options away to Muleme. This is Muleme trying to drop one in and Amari refuses to give way. And Mali get themselves another throw in as Muleme is trying very much to try and move that wing.
Throughout the 85 minutes, Uganda has been short on creativity. That is what is worrying Coach Mitchell, because these qualifiers could be done, but there are many matches to be played in different sections, and he has to have his next squad ticking because lack of creativity has cost him a lot.
Well, Ugandans still waiting for that joy when they will qualify for the World Cup. Last time Uganda qualified for the African Cup of Nations after a long time, it was a party in Kampala. Just waiting for that joy also when Uganda qualifies for the World Cup.
Well, there is always a first time, but probably when the teams are moved taking 5 participants at the World Cup, because so far at this stage we have 10 coming through. They'll have to play against one another, then the 5 will go through. Uganda will wait for the 2026 World Cup when Africa is awarded more slots to go at the World Cup.
Either way, Mugabe down. Well, he's now trying to venture forward, Mugabe. Davis. Well, just reminding you, the viewer of UBC TV, that the African Cup of Nations will be played in January 2022. Then you also have the World Cup coming a little bit later around
towards the end of the year.
Towards the end of 2022.
The conditions in Qatar.
So we have actually 2 huge tournaments in 2022.
Yeah, at one time the officials in Qatar did say that they have put an air condition on every street in Qatar to curb the hot weather, but I think that was exaggerating. Well, Mali shrugging off a few seconds. They're in better shape. The other Semasek going off.
Yeah, actually goes up with a lot of smiles. Chance here. Good play there from Ismail Diawara. Now 2 minutes of the clock remaining to play for. 2 minutes. As we're still waiting to see who will be coming in to replace Semaseku this match. Ismail Diawara. Traore loses possession to Iguma. Does well. There's more energy. Traore, Koulibaly, Hadid. Oops, Milton Kalisa goes down again this time.
Mali will have a chance to bring in a player to replace Diada Semaseko.
Wait, Semaseko is actually coming back here and going for some little further assessment. Falai Saka, Traore, Waiswa.
Becomes ball boy. It is urgent. They get the equalizer.
Well, Semaseko is actually running with those dead legs. But now here comes Milton Kalisa. Super cross now. Flick through and Mukwala. Oh, trying to be a little cheeky there, Mukwala.
There is nothing to lose for Uganda, so why not try out that? He's been silent. Walk up with a cheeky move.
Dese. Trying to be a little cheeky there. I think he was trying to go for goal or maybe pass on to Fat Bayo. Clock ticking down more. Traore. Well, you have a footballer who's actually waiting to come in. I don't know if he'll be able to play. Stolen away. Kalisa just failing to calculate the flight of that ball, and now they can actually get the substitution on. complaint. Khalid Ucho having a one-on-one with the coach here. The captain trying to stress himself here. Oh, look at this. Some bit of confusion going. The referee wants a word also with the coach on the other side. Very harsh really. It's a hard tackle, Khalid Ucho. Well, referee, I think telling him I have no option, really have no option. And he will be receiving the yellow. Ucho to the book.
Ucho, it may not matter now, but when the other qualifiers at the same stage come calling, that's when it matters. Remember at one time, he was saying playing the thing for the AFCON qualifiers. Yeah, and it caused a lot of problems for the federation. And finally, the other Semasep can go off, whereas Mamad Fofana can also come on. For Mali, he has just about a minute and a half to impact on the game, and all he has to do is manage the game because they're already leading and they have comfortably possessed more than Uganda.
Sakue. Dien. Falai dropping it further. Mugabe. Koulibaly loses and stolen away yet again by Uganda. Oh, baby's Mugabe now trying to venture for the defender. What is that ball that crossed the line? Or did it cross? I'm not very happy with the coach of Mali right now. It's a bit of an exchange that was going on. Sako Falai, Fofana. The Fofana, Khalid Ucho. Very demanding the doctors to come onto the pitch very quickly. Tien complaining, Koulibaly complaining, Ikuma complaining. Oh, the referee's in trouble home to listen too fast. This is Khalid Ucho. Oh, now that was a very bad tackle, I have to admit. Now, talking from a gentleman's perspective, not a good tackle. Well, it will be back to the drawing board for Ugandan football right now. World Cup has refused African through.
Losing to Ethiopia.
Even the under 23 there.
Yeah.
Seen a challenge
So
also
at
didn't
the
go through.
moment, everything is not panning out for Uganda. Like you said, going to the drawing board, you continue with Alan Okeno, Kenneth Semakula.
Oh, yellow card given away to Hamari. Muleme. Long ball from Muleme. It's a good one. And away there yet again. The very many white shots inside that D. They scored late against Kenya, Uganda. But unfortunately, the referee blows the whistle. And Uganda receives its first loss of the competition as Mali sails through on a 100%, we can say. Apart from the draw, really, they have not lost any game to the qualifiers of the next round.
16 points, 11 goals scored. That is very good for Mali. Now they have a hand